I'd like to talk to you about the responsibilities specifically of a growth group leader. What are the expectations and the responsibilities that we have as pastors and even really as a church of a growth group leader? And there's 4 of them, okay? They're fairly straightforward, and hopefully they're not overwhelming, and that they're helpful in clarifying what exactly you are to do as well as be. So these 4 things are as follows. First of all, model personal growth. Again, this does not mean that you're perfect. It just means that you're seeking to maintain a walk with God. You are striving to love Jesus more than sin. You're striving to love Jesus more than this present age, more than this world. And that will take effort. It doesn't happen on accident. And you will need to put forth every effort to continue to grow into maturity into Jesus Christ. But you should be modeling and encouraging commitment both to the whole church family and to your group as to what it means to strive to walk with Jesus. Doesn't mean you're perfect. You'll fall, you'll mess up, and that's okay. When you mess up, you get back up. If you need help, you get help. That's what all of us have to do, and we all need to do that. And so I hope that you as a leader will model that. If you do fall, just get help and even and seek help in getting back up. Okay? So model personal growth. That's number 1. Number 2, lead in constant prayer. A big piece of care, and that's one of the primary purposes of growth group is care, is praying for people. And so it would be very important and I would say necessary for the growth group leader to pray regularly for their growth group. Maybe it's once a week, you pray through your list. Maybe it's every day, you pray through the list of the people in your group. But you should be praying on a regular basis for your group and for their needs and even their spiritual growth specifically. So that is another thing. So pray for your group faithfully as individuals, as a whole. And then when you're praying, you can actually help them learn to pray as well. You can be leading them in prayer. Okay, so 1, model personal growth. 2, lead in constant prayer. 3, facilitate discipleship relationships. Now, this also is the second of the dual purposes of growth group, is to facilitate discipleship relationships. And so that's where you as the facilitator come into play as you see and you try to connect people with one another outside of growth group time. You're facilitating this mutual learning within the group time. You're facilitating discussion. But what you're really trying to do is facilitate discipleship relationships. Maybe that's assigning people to pray with one another, or maybe that's assigning people to get with each other outside of group time for that particular week, or to text one another and pray for each other throughout the week. But you're trying to get them involved in each other's lives relationally outside of just the group time. That's facilitating somewhat of these discipleship relationships. Okay? Number 4, encourage and care for group members. Intentionally meet up with some of them. You may not be able to meet up with all of them, but intentionally meet up with some of them. And maybe you're meeting up with the ones that you're having meet up with others. So you're kind of dividing and conquering the responsibilities in that way, but you're encouraging and caring for the members in your group. Assist them. When needs come up, try and help assist meeting needs, or at least facilitating those needs being met. So the 4 things, again, kind of you might say the responsibilities of growth group leaders. 1 is you model personal growth. Number 2, lead in constant prayer. Number 3, facilitate discipleship relationships. And number 4, encourage and care for group members. Those are the 4 responsibilities. I hope they're not overwhelming, but I hope they also provide clarity as to what you should be doing and the person you should be trying to be while leading these growth groups.